This episode of the Concord Caring Cooperative. Concord Village, Brooklyn, New York, 11201, managed by AKAM, is brought to you by the letters F and U. F-U. The next reverso Nazi on the shit list is so fucking terrible, even other old white ladies can't stand this fucking bitch. Hilda Feinstein. I was sitting at the dog run with a pleasant elderly white woman and her black friend and their two dogs. And I was appreciating that they were socializing so well because I don't know if you noticed, there's kind of like a shortage of decent people that live in Concord Village. So out of nowhere, the white lady says, "Oh shit, that bitch is coming. Let's get the fuck out of here." And I looked and I turned around and it was Hilda Feinstein. And I said, "Whoa, what happened?" And she said, "Well, the black woman was just visiting. She doesn't live here. And the rules of the dog run is that you have to be a resident and only the residents' dogs can be there. So apparently she's been interrogating people, giving them the third degree, and has a reputation for it. So they're like, let's get out of here." And I was like, damn, I was having such a great time. And this reminded me of the fact that just a few months before, one of my first times at the dog run with my new puppy with his vaccines, I'm already there by myself, and Hilda Feinstein walks by with her dog on the other side of the fence, along the street next to the dog park. Now, there's no entrance from that side to the dog park, so she didn't have an intention to be there. But she sees me there with my dog, and she barks at me. She barks at me. Not her dog. She barks at me. Is your dog vaccinated? Is your dog vaccinated? So, number one, in polite society, you start with good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Common courtesy. Where were you raised? In a fucking barn? 2, if you know the person's name, you should use it. And she knew my name because, as I was a personal trainer in the gym, I spent many hours, unfortunately, next to her, with her and her trainer, sharing this small space for 10 years. So she knows who I am. She could have said my name. Hello. Right? Okay, anyway. Side point. She's so fucking terrible, even her personal trainer had to fire her because there's no amount of money worth dealing with this woman. All right. Next point. She knows who I am. She knows my name. She knows my liability insurance and credentials are on the bulletin board required by management to personal train in the gym. So what makes you think my dog isn't vaccinated, lady? And if you want to play that game, show me your papers and I'll show you mine. Oh. Anyway. So, her mental illness manifests in so many ways it's hard to list, but I'll keep it short, all right? I promised. She's been known to terrorize people who don't know the rules yet. Don't let your dogs urinate on the grass, on the grounds, right? But she doesn't say it nicely. She harasses people. And, stranger than that, if there's dog shit that someone didn't pick up at the dog run, and she's upset about it, she's furious. So furious, what does she do about it? She takes a piece of plastic meant for picking up dog poop. She takes a decorative rock that lines the tree stump in the dog run, and she puts the plastic over the poop, and then she puts the rock on top of the plastic. Now, I don't have to explain why this is batshit crazy, but I'll explain anyway because she doesn't seem to understand why. All right? This is a lesson for her and all her friends. It's a little annoying when someone doesn't pick up the dog poop. As a dog owner who picks up the dog poop and I see dog poop there, you know what I'm going to do? Nobody else is there. I'm going to pick it up. It benefits everyone to pick it up. Doesn't make any sense to leave it there. It makes less than no sense to leave it there. You know why? I told her, if my dog comes into the dog run and he chokes on shit-covered plastic or a rock, we're gonna have a fucking problem, lady. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Pick up the dog shit. Anyway, all right. So, stickler for the rules. Oh, dog run Nazi. When my dog got attacked there, what does she have to say about it? Nothing. Nothing. When I was harassed by one of her clan members, screaming at me in the elevator, chasing me out in the common areas and the lobby and the grounds, nothing. Off limits. Full impunity, because that's her best friends. They protect each other. The reverso Nazis of Concord Village. I asked you to not cross my path. There's a gate there to separate people for a reason. Why would you come cross me to antagonize me? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Hello? Why would you antagonize me? You could have went around the other side of the gate and went to the other exit like a normal person, but you like to start shit, don't you? Hello? Hello, Karen? Hello, Karen? Your passive-aggressive bullshit doesn't work on me.